What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is BroncoJuggalo.
And Bill.
And today we are talking about Red vs. Blue, Season 2.
2!
Now, on this one, as you can see, it looks kind of like a grayish cover. But there is a character on there. It's just really kind of like faded out.
It is.
But it came that way. That's how it was. In subsequent releases, after the original release, it's a little more pronounced.
Yes.
But on this original one, it's just that kind of way it is. And we both have original copies. So we're both pretty, we like the fact that it's like the way it is.
I bought that when it came out.
Now this season...
I had to have it.
This season is directed by Matt Hullum and Bernie Burns. Basically the guy that plays Sarge and the guy that plays Church. I've already gone over the initial cast, the main cast with you. I'm just going to talk about the people that came in at this season.
Yes.
In this season, we're introduced to Medical Officer Dufresne, also known as Doc, also known as O'Malley, and you'll see why you'll find out why he's called O'Malley when you go and watch the show. Now then, he is played by Matt Hullum, who also voices Sarge and a bunch of other people. We also are introduced, we kind of introduced him in the first one, but we really get introduced to Vic in this one, who's played by Bernie Burns.
Yes.
And he's the contact at command.
Contact.
Yes.
Oh, hey, dude. How's it going?
That's actually a pretty good Vic.
How's it going, dude? What do you need, dude?
Right?
Oh, yeah, wait a minute. I got another call.
Anyways, so those two join the cast. And basically our storyline is Medical Officer Dufresne gets introduced into the conflict between the Reds and the Blues. Hilarity ensues. Carnage ensues.
Man.
And the Reds and Blues have to figure out a way to work together.
Rest in peace, Pinky Toe. You shall be avenged.
In this season, we have to deal with possessed robots and a love triangle between a robot, a guy,
A
and
tank.
a 200-ton tank. Trust me, it gets weird in this one.
But weird is good.
There was actually a non-canonical episode in this where Sergeant Simmons are dead in this season. It's not actually part of the season. You can find it on the extra features, or you can actually look up this episode as an individual episode on YouTube. But they're dead. This episode was made as an April Fool's joke, and I thought that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Again, the PSAs return. They have really funny PSAs. We have a lot of cool stuff. Something that a lot of people don't know, if you watch the Halo show on Paramount Plus, go to redvsblue.com, and they actually did, sponsored by the Halo show, they actually did commentaries, like reviews of each episode, which are like every 3 episodes or something, which is pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
But that's, farther in the future than this particular season. I mean, this came out in, 04? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And this one actually got a budget. They actually had a $50K budget for this season, which was
That's impressive.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking impressive considering that this started in a basement in Texas.
Yeah.
Guys, we already went over why we love Red vs. Blue so much, so I'm just going to point out a couple things that I really like about this season. I have no cons for this season.
None.
In fact, slight spoiler, I pretty much have no cons for like the first 5 seasons. But that's just
We'll get there.
my favorites. The first thing that I love about this is that the characters are just so real. They had actually like realistic characters, which I absolutely love. And they added characters to enhance the audience, to make things better for the viewers at home, while still keeping their core group whole. And I did really enjoy that as well. Some characters leave for a while, some characters come back. It's all, weaved into this really good story, and I absolutely love that.
The first thing I love about this one, we're taking a fucking weird trip into Caboose's mind. That is just... I'm going to go look for girls over here. I'm going to go look for girls over here.
Caboose is my best friend ever. He's not your friend, he's my friend.
They actually go into Caboose's head at one point, and we see all the characters from the show, but from Caboose's perspective. And it's fucking surreal, but it's also hilarious.
And creepy.
And creepy. But guys, this is a show that must be experienced. I'm telling you. Our last video only got like 50-something views for this series. I get it. People that watch my channel are looking for horror content. I get it.
And this is
But
really old.
Don't sleep on this, guys. I'm telling you, check out these episodes.
Come on.
And then come back and check out our reviews again, because you will get what we're talking about. You'll get the jokes. You'll understand. And I think you'll really enjoy it. That's just me saying. You may not, for all I know.
Yeah, I'm saying that too.
If you're a douchebag, you probably won't like it.
Fuck you.
Just fucking with y'all. Guys, I love that they expanded the universe in this one. They really went, like I said, they had a budget and they kind of went a little more out there. And that goes on and on and on and bigger each season practically.
It does.
But they did just the innovation behind this show to me is awesome. The machinima genre was just really booming at the time. And these guys were at the forefront. They pushed it. And I think that they deserve a lot of credit for that.
They do.
I'm a pacifist. You're a thing that babies suck on.
No, dude, that's a pedophile. Tucker, I think he means a pacifier. Oh, yeah, right. Man, I was totally thinking about something else.
Another thing I love about this season is the machines on strike. Lopez and Sheila forming their revolution of this robot army.
Yeah, against the organics.
Yeah. Well, we are pretty stupid.
Yeah, that was a big fun plot point, and it leads to a really cool standoff. Guys, I love that this one ends on a cliffhanger. And, you know, I tried to put, like, the jokes in the last video and the clips, but I kept getting flagged, and I had to figure out a way to work them in. And I had to chop them up in between things, and I didn't really like doing that. But I want to talk about some of the jokes, but I don't want to give all the jokes away either. I'd rather you see some of them in clips. So I'm going to try and find some short joke clips to show you in this one.
Good word, dirtbag. Ow! That hey? Awesome, sir. Let me try. Code word, dirtbag. Ow! Okay, play this game. Code word, dirtbag. Ah, son of a bitch.
Surrender, Blue! Okay, I surrender. Your turn.
I love that this one ended on a cliffhanger. Now, back in the day, it drove me wild because I was waiting for the next one, but, you know, still, it was awesome.
Yes.
And it's a fun cliffhanger, so it brings it back to that old school mentality of, you know, what's going to happen in the next season. Like Star Trek was really good at that.
They were.
What else used to do that really well? They would end like on a cliffhanger episode and then it resolved in the next season. You know, and I just thought that that was really cool, good writing, and I enjoyed it a lot. This whole show is well written. This season is well written. And this season is basically the first season ramped up. And, I mean, it's not the same jokes or anything. They do use a couple of the same jokes. And they actually talk about using those same jokes, how they overuse the joke.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's all for fun, and it just is a blast. I definitely recommend it. Do you have anything?
I got one more. Flipping the switch. So,
I'm not going to play with your dongle.
What are you doing tonight? The robot church has a switch at it. Yeah, it's right there.
It's in a really funny spot.
Yeah. Boingy,
Well, just
boingy,
flip it.
boingy.
No way, dude. I'm not flipping your dongle.
It's like this big.
Guys, Ed Halter from The Village Voice quotes it really well on the back of this. Really good quote. He says this is Clerks meets Star Wars. And I fully agree with that. I would say it's Halo meets Clerks meets Star Wars. But, guys, this is something, if you are a Star Wars fan, if you are a fan of Clerks, if you are a sci-fi fan, if you're an animation fan, if you're a Halo fan, if you're a comedy fan,
Check this
there's
shit
just
out.
so much fucking awesomeness to be found here. This is BroncoJuggalo saying, I hope you check out Season 2. I'm going to put the link here at the end. Peace out, y'all.
And this is Bill saying, don't be a cockbite. Good night.
Bye.